1 year. That's all the time separating these images from the footage you're watching today. Last summer, this landscape was little more than earthworks, concrete foundations, and the early beginnings of what was difficult to imagine. Fast forward to July 2026, and these foundations have evolved into one of the largest bridge construction projects currently underway anywhere in Britain. The transformation here has been extraordinary. Compared with June 2025, the bridge has almost doubled in length. What were once isolated concrete piers have now become an enormous elevated viaduct stretching confidently towards the M42. You can clearly understand the scale of the project. Rather than constructing directly above live motorway traffic, engineers have spent months building these massive sections safely beside the carriageway before gradually moving them into position. It's a technique that reduces disruption while allowing construction to continue almost continuously. Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the motorway, fresh earthworks have now begun. Excavators are reshaping the landscape, embankments are taking form, and preparations are underway for the next phase of construction, connecting today's bridge with tomorrow's railway. What we're looking at isn't simply a bridge. It's part of a pair of high-speed railway viaducts that will eventually carry HS2 trains through the Delta Junction, one of the most complicated railway junctions ever constructed in Britain. When complete, trains travelling at speeds approaching 225 miles per hour will pass across these structures with remarkably little vibration. That requires extraordinary precision. Every concrete segment must be aligned within millimeters. Every bearing beneath the deck must accommodate thermal expansion throughout the seasons. Even slight inaccuracies would become magnified over structures hundreds of meters long. The reinforced concrete has been designed to withstand decades of heavy loading while remaining incredibly smooth, ensuring passengers experience a comfortable ride even at very high speeds. This infrastructure designed not just for the next decade, but for the next century. One feature immediately caught my attention. These striking blue and red steel towers standing beside the bridge. Although temporary, they're arguably some of the most fascinating equipment on site. These are believed to be hydraulic lifting and strand jacking towers. Rather than relying solely on giant cranes, engineers use sophisticated hydraulic systems capable of lifting or pushing bridge sections, weighing thousands of tons. Computer-controlled hydraulic jacks apply carefully balanced forces across multiple lifting points. Each movement is measured in millimeters, slowly, carefully, almost imperceptibly. The entire bridge can be raised, lowered, or launched into its permanent position. It's an astonishing demonstration of modern civil engineering, using physics and precision instead of brute force. What makes this location so important is its position within the HS2 Delta Junction. This isn't just another bridge. It's one small component within an enormous network that will eventually split high-speed trains towards Birmingham Curzon Street, while also allowing future services to continue north. Over the past year, enormous quantities of earth have been moved across the landscape. New embankments have appeared. Drainage systems have been installed. Access roads have been expanded. Concrete structures continue to emerge almost monthly. During summer 2026, the project reaches another major milestone as motorway closures allow engineers to progressively extend these viaducts across the M42, something that has taken years of planning between HS2, Balfour, Beatty, VINCI and the national highways. Whether you support HS2 or oppose it, standing above this site, it's difficult not to admire the engineering itself. Thousands of people, millions of tons of earth, hundreds of thousands of cubic meters of concrete, years of planning, all coming together to build infrastructure on a truly remarkable scale. Looking back at last year's footage, the progress is impossible to ignore, and the earthworks now advancing beyond the motorway, the next 12 months promise to be even more dramatic. If you've enjoyed this aerial update and appreciate seeing Britain's largest infrastructure projects from above, don't forget to subscribe. I'll continue returning to this site to document every stage of its remarkable transformation. Thanks for watching.